My dear child, I know that the fear of illness has gripped your heart and troubled your thoughts. But today, I want to share with you words that will bring comfort and renewal to your soul. In this message, I will reveal secrets of peace and hope that will dispel the shadows of fear in your life. Stay with me until the end, for what I have to say may profoundly transform your path and bring you the serenity you seek. My child, I feel every beat of your heart and know every thought that crosses your mind. In moments when the shadow of fear approaches and uncertainty surrounds you, I want you to know that I am by your side, holding your hand. Like the sun that rises every morning without fail, my presence is constant in your life, lighting your path even when the clouds seem to obscure the light. When you walk through dark valleys and feel your strength leaving you, imagine an eagle that, even in the face of a storm, opens its wings and rises above the clouds. In the same way, I uphold you, giving you wings to overcome obstacles that seem insurmountable. You are not alone on this journey. I am with you every step of the way, offering you support and encouragement. Remember the seed that must break through the dark earth to reach the light. In times of difficulty, I am nurturing you so that you may bloom and bear abundant fruit. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and I am here to guide you through them, strengthening your faith and renewing your strength. When the fear of illness whispers in your ear, think of the bird that trusts the branch not to break because it trusts its own wings. In the same way, you can trust in me, for I am the firm foundation that never fails. My hand is extended to you, ready to lift you and lead you to green pastures of peace and security. If the waves of the sea seem high and threatening, remember that even the wind and the sea obey me. Just as I calmed the storm for my disciples, I can also bring calm to the whirlwind of emotions that trouble you. Just call on me, and I will be ready to say, "Peace. Be still." Your life is precious in my eyes, just as the shepherd leaves the 99 sheep to search for the one that was lost. I am attentive to every detail of your being, caring for you with love and dedication. Nothing escapes my watchful eye, and no danger can separate you from my care. Think of the vine and the branches. Without me, you can do nothing. But connected to me, you will bear fruit that lasts. My presence in your life is the sap that nourishes you, strengthening you against the plagues of fear and anxiety. Remain in me, and together we will overcome any adversity. When you feel weak, remember that power is perfected in weakness. It is in moments of vulnerability that my strength manifests in you. Just as water shapes rock over time, my constant presence transforms your heart, giving you courage and resilience. The night may be long, but joy comes in the morning. I am with you in the darkest hours, bringing the hope of a new day. Like the stars that shine in the night sky, my light guides you even when all seems lost. Do not fear, for my faithfulness is eternal. Trust in me like a child trusts in a father's arms. You do not need to carry the burdens that weigh you down alone. Give me your worries, and I will give you rest. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Together, we will walk paths of righteousness and peace. Remember that not a sparrow falls to the ground without the Father's knowledge. If I care for the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, how much more will I care for you, the crown of my creation? Your life is safe in my hands, and no harm will come to you without my permission. My child, the journey continues, and there is much more I want to share with you. There are secrets of love and peace that will transform your heart and renew your mind. Stay with me, for what comes next will reveal the depth of my love for you. My child, if you trust in my plans, write Amen in the comments. I want you to feel the depth of the love I have for you. Just as the sun warms the earth after a cold night, my love surrounds your being, dissipating the shadows that fear casts in your heart. There is no darkness that can resist the light of this perfect love, which penetrates even the most hidden corners of your soul. When worries weigh on your shoulders, imagine yourself as a child running freely through a flowered field, with no fears, just feeling the gentle breeze. It is this state of peace that my love provides, freeing you from the invisible chains that bind you. My love is like a serene river that flows, carrying away all anxiety. Remember the tree that, even in the midst of a storm, stands firm because of its deep roots. Likewise, my love is the root that sustains you, giving you stability when everything around you seems uncertain. There is no wind strong enough to topple one who is rooted in this love. Each beat of your heart is a reminder of the life that pulses within you, a life sustained by my constant love. When you feel lost, think of the lighthouse that guides sailors in the stormy sea. My love is that lighthouse, a light that never goes out, guiding you back to safe harbor. If fear tries to whisper lies into your ears, remember that perfect love casts out all fear. There is no room for doubt when you know you are loved unconditionally. My love for you does not depend on circumstances or what you do, it simply is, eternal and unchanging. Imagine an eagle that soars high above the clouds, free from the storms below. My love lifts you to a place of peace where worries cannot reach you. It is a refuge where you can rest and renew your strength, knowing you are under my protection. When the night seems long and lonely, remember that stars shine brightest in the darkness. My love is the star that lights your way, ensuring that you are never completely in the dark. Even in the hardest moments, this light will guide you to a new dawn. Think of the potter who shapes clay with care and precision. I am shaping your life with my love, removing imperfections and giving form to something beautiful and unique. Every challenge is an opportunity to perfect you, and my love is the tool I use for that. If the voices around you sow doubt and fear, focus on the voice of my love that whispers peace to your heart. Just as the gentle melody of a song calms the mind, my love brings serenity amid chaos. Let this melody envelop your being and transform your perspective. Remember the thirsty traveler who finds an oasis in the desert. My love is that source of living water that quenches your thirst and renews your spirit. You don't need to look elsewhere, everything you need is here, available to you at any moment. When you question the future, trust that my love has already prepared the way. Just as a gardener plants seeds and knowing they will bloom in the right season, I am cultivating wonderful things in your life that will soon be revealed. Wait with confidence and joy. My child, there is still more depth to this love that I want you to know. There are secrets and wonders that will completely transform your view of the world. Continue with me on this journey, for what is to come will reveal even more of how precious you are to me. If you are enjoying this message, remember to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing. My child, every moment of your life is precious to me, and I care for you with a love that surpasses all understanding. Just as a shepherd knows each of his sheep by name, I know you deeply and watch over your steps. There is no detail too small or concern too insignificant. Everything that affects you is important to me. When anxiety surrounds you, remember the bird that neither sows nor reaps but is fed daily. If I care for the creatures of the field, how much more will I care for you, who are the jewel of my creation? Trust that I am providing everything you need, even before your lips form the request. Think of the flower that blooms in spring after enduring the harshness of winter. I am also working in your life, preparing you to bloom at the right time. Each challenge faced strengthens you, and I am by your side in every season, ensuring that nothing is lacking. When you feel lost amid life's storms, imagine yourself as a ship guided by a lighthouse. I am that constant light that leads you to calm waters. Even when the waves seem high and threatening, my care leads you safely. If worries about health trouble you, remember that I am the physician of physicians. I know every cell in your body and have the power to restore you. Just as the potter shapes the clay, I am working in you, healing visible and invisible wounds, so that you become a complete masterpiece. Remember the child who sleeps peacefully in the mother's arms, unafraid of the future. I want you to rest in me in this way, surrendering your fears and anxieties to me. My embrace is a place of refuge where you can find peace and renew your strength. When the path seems arduous, think of the pilgrim who rejoices with each step taken toward the destination. I am with you on this journey, celebrating each small victory. My care accompanies you, providing the sustenance needed for you to continue with hope. If discouragement tries to bring you down, look up at the starry sky and contemplate the vastness of my creation. Just as I have arranged the universe, I am ordering your life with purpose and love. Each star in the firmament is a reminder that my care is infinite. When days are difficult, remember the tree planted by the waters, which bears fruit in due time. I am nourishing you with my presence so that you are resilient and fruitful. Nothing can uproot you from the banks of this river of life that flows from me. If doubts arise, remember the promise that I will never leave you. Like the shadow that follows the body, my care is constant and inseparable from you. No matter where you are, I am there, caring for you and protecting you from all harm. Imagine the traveler who finds shelter during a storm. I am that safe refuge, a place where you can find solace and recover. My care surrounds you like unshakable walls, shielding you from the storms life brings. There is still more depth to my love and care that I want to reveal to you. I want to share secrets with you that will strengthen your faith and bring new light to your days. Stay with me, for what I have for you is beyond what you can imagine. My child, the faith you have in me is like a seed planted in fertile soil, destined to grow and become a lush tree. This tree offers you shade on hot days and shelter in storms, strengthening both your spirit and your body. When you nurture this seed with trust and hope, it blossoms and produces fruits of peace and courage in your life. Just as a bird trusts its wings to carry it on the wind, I want you to trust me to lift you above your worries. Faith is the wind that sustains your wings, allowing you to soar over the valleys of doubt and fear. When you surrender fully, you feel the lightness of knowing you are safe in my arms. Remember the sailor who, in the midst of a turbulent sea, trusts in the compass to find the way. Your faith is that compass that guides your steps, even when the waves of uncertainty try to divert you. With it, you can navigate any waters, knowing I am leading you to a safe harbor. When difficulties arise like dark clouds on the horizon, think of the sun that shines above them, constant and unwavering. Faith allows you to see beyond the momentary storms, reminding you that light always prevails. This vision brings serenity to your heart and strength to your body. Imagine a runner who, despite the fatigue, keeps their eyes fixed on the finish line. Your faith is the energy that drives you to continue, even when obstacles seem insurmountable. It renews your strength and helps you overcome limits you once thought impossible. When fear tries to whisper in your ears, remember the fortress built on solid rock. Your faith is this solid foundation that no wind can shake. With it, you are protected against the attacks of worries and anxieties that seek to weaken you. Think of the flame that, when fueled, grows and lights up the entire space. Such is your faith when you nurture it with my promises and love. It dispels internal shadows, bringing clarity and understanding to your mind and peace to your heart. Remember the plant that seeks sunlight to grow strong. Your faith directs you toward me, the inexhaustible source of life and vigor. As you draw closer, you absorb the energy needed to strengthen your spirit and revive your body. When you doubt your ability, imagine the river that overcomes rocks and detours to keep flowing. Faith helps you navigate obstacles, keeping you on the path I have set for you. It gives you resilience and determination to keep moving forward. If you feel alone, think of the stars that, though distant, light up the dark night. Your faith connects you to me, allowing my light to reach even the deepest recesses of your soul. With this connection, you are never truly alone. Imagine the sculptor who sees the masterpiece within the raw stone. I see in you all the potential I have placed within you, and faith is the tool that sculpts this inner beauty. It transforms and perfects you, reflecting my image in you. When the journey seems long, remember the traveler who finds renewal in each new landscape. Your faith makes the journey meaningful, giving you reasons to be grateful and joyful with each step. It enriches your life with purpose and joy. My child, there is still a treasure I wish to reveal to you, a source of peace that transcends all understanding. Continue with me to the end of this message. My child, when the weight of worry falls upon your shoulders, I invite you to find refuge in prayer. Just as a thirsty traveler finds relief in a source of fresh water, in prayer, you will find the peace your heart longs for. It is in this intimate dialogue with me that you release your anxieties and receive comfort for your soul. Imagine yourself before a serene lake, where the calm waters reflect a clear sky. This is prayer, a mirror of my peace reflected in your being. When you come to me in silence and sincerity, you allow my tranquility to fill every empty space within you, dispelling all agitation. Prayer is like a gentle breeze that caresses your face on a hot day, bringing relief and renewal. You don't need elaborate words or complex rituals, just open your heart and let your feelings flow. I am always attentive, ready to hear even the faintest whispers. When fear and uncertainty surround your mind, remember the anchor that holds the ship steady amid the storm. Prayer is this anchor, connecting you to me and preventing you from being swept away by waves of worry. Through it, you strengthen your faith and renew your hope. Think of prayer as a bridge that links earth to heaven. Each time you seek me, you cross this bridge and enter my presence. Here, I meet you with open arms, ready to embrace you in my love and offer you rest. There are no barriers that can block this sacred encounter. Just as the bird that sings at dawn celebrates a new day, prayer is your song of trust and gratitude. It lifts your spirit and changes the atmosphere around you. Even in the face of difficulties, this simple act has the power to transform your perspective. When you feel overwhelmed, remember the traveler who lays down a heavy load upon finding a safe place. In prayer, you can give me all your burdens, and in return, I give you lightness and peace. You don't need to carry alone what troubles you. I am here to share it with you. Prayer is also a moment to listen. Just as the quiet of night allows you to hear the subtle sounds of nature, quiet your heart to perceive my voice. I have counsel, comfort, and direction to offer you, but it requires you to silence the internal noise to hear me. Imagine a flame that needs to be fed to stay lit. Prayer is the fuel that keeps the flame of faith alive in your heart. Without it, the light fades. With it, it illuminates not only your path but also that of those around you. When doubts arise, remember the child who trusts fully in the care of a parent. Through prayer, you strengthen this bond of trust with me, knowing that I am in control and that my plans are for your good. This certainty brings serenity amid chaos. Prayer is an ever-available treasure, a wealth that never runs out. No matter the time or place, you can access this inexhaustible source of peace. It is a privilege I grant you, a direct channel to my heart, where you will find everything you need. My child, now that we have shared these words, I invite you to put into practice everything you have learned. What can you do today to strengthen your faith and face fear with courage? Are you willing to trust fully in me and allow my love to guide your steps? Reflect on these questions and let them transform your heart. If this message has touched your life, I ask you to support the channel. Like the video, subscribe, and share this message with those who also need comfort and hope. Together, we can spread light and love to more people in need. Continue following God's messages and allowing them to renew your faith daily. And don't forget to watch the previous video, which is a prayer for healing physical pain. It will appear on the screen for easy access. I love you, my child. May the peace, love, and joy that come from the kingdom of heaven always be present in your life. Amen.